Jacob married two daughters from one father. But why did God allow it? Why did Jacob send his family ahead and stay behind at Peniel? Many people have asked these questions for years. Stay with me as we answer these and many more questions about Jacob. Let's begin. What is the ultimate lesson of I won't let go? Sometimes God allows the struggle because what you are becoming is more important than what you are escaping. Why did the struggle happen at night? Because night exposes what daylight hides. In the dark, Jacob could no longer rely on tricks, speed, or intelligence. Only dependence remained. Who was Jacob really wrestling with? Not just an angel, not just heaven. Jacob was wrestling with his old name, his old identity, and the fear that followed him for years. Did Jacob meet Laban after or before the wrestling blessing? Jacob meets Laban before the wrestling. Jacob fled from Esau and went to Laban first, where he lived and worked for many years. Bible references. Genesis 28 verse 1-5, Isaac sends Jacob away. Genesis 29:14, Jacob arrives and meets Laban. Genesis 29-31, Jacob serves Laban, wives, children, livestock. This is where Jacob's formation, testing, and endurance happened. Why did Jacob have to marry two daughters from the same father? Short answer, because human deception met divine purpose, and God used it to build a dynasty, not a love story. It was the result of Laban's deception. Jacob did not plan to marry two sisters. He intended to marry Rachel, but Laban deceived him by giving Leah first. Bible references. Genesis 29:18-20. Jacob agrees to serve 7 years for Rachel. Genesis 29:21-25. Laban gives Leah instead of Rachel. Jacob, who once deceived his father Isaac, now experiences deception himself. This is a turning point in his character formation. Jacob married Rachel after fulfilling the agreement. Jacob then agreed to serve another 7 years for Rachel. Bible references. Genesis 29 verse 27-30. Jacob marries Rachel and serves another 7 years. So Jacob married both sisters, one by deception, one by devotion. The deeper, dynasty level. Reason 4. God was building the 12 tribes through both women. This is the most important reason. Leah gave birth to 6 sons, including Judah, line of kings and Messiah. Rachel gave birth to Joseph and Benjamin. Bible references. Genesis 29:31-35, Leah's children. Genesis 30 verse 2-24, Rachel gives birth to Joseph. Genesis 35 verse 18, Rachel gives birth to Benjamin. Without both sisters, Israel's dynasty would be incomplete. Key spiritual insight for I won't let go. Jacob married 2 daughters from the same father, not because God endorsed deception, but because God can redeem broken systems to fulfill eternal purpose. One-line teaching summary. Laban deceived Jacob, but God used the situation to birth a nation. What began in confusion ended in covenant. Why Jacob sent his family ahead and stayed behind at Peniel? For protection, preparation, and encounter. Bible references. Genesis 32:7-8. Jacob feared Esau and arranged his camp strategically. Genesis 32:22-23. He sent his wives, children, and possessions across the stream. Jacob knew a confrontation with Esau was near. By sending his family ahead, he protected them from possible harm, reduced distraction, positioned himself for a personal encounter with God. That night was not for strategy, it was for transformation. Why Jacob stayed behind? Genesis 32:24. So Jacob was left alone, meaning God often isolates a man before he elevates him. Jacob stayed behind because the struggle ahead required no helpers, no family name, no past tricks, only him and God. What happened when Esau and Jacob finally met? What actually happened? Bible account. The long-feared meeting. After years of separation, Jacob finally met Esau face to face. Bible reference. Genesis 33 verse 1. Esau came with 400 men, the source of Jacob's fear. Jacob humbled himself before Esau reached him. Jacob bowed 7 times. Bible reference. Genesis 33:3. Jacob bowed to the ground 7 times. This was not fear, it was humility. Jacob was no longer the deceiver. he was a changed man. Esau's heart was already changed. Instead of anger, Esau responded with compassion. Bible reference, Genesis 33:4. Esau ran to meet him, embraced him, fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. No sword, no revenge, no violence. The family was spared. Jacob's wives and children were welcomed, not harmed. Gifts were accepted, peace confirmed. Jacob offered gifts as a sign of reconciliation. Bible reference, Genesis 33:8-11. Esau accepts the gifts. Jacob said something powerful. I have seen your face as though I had seen the face of God. Genesis 33:10. This links Peniel, seeing God, to reconciliation with man. The big truth, Esau didn't kill Jacob because God had already changed both hearts before they ever met.